Welcome. Please subscribe and like the videos. Melometer against everyone who is a pick-me or looking for clouds to promote their business. The level they put Melody is similar to Nicki Minaj. Why the fanbase? When a new artist comes into the industry, they go against Nicki or befriend her to use her fanbase. Melody is being treated the same way. Stormi used Melody because she wanted to use the Melometer to buy her products and help her business. But when the Melometer saw that Stormi was fake, they called her out. Stormi's plan did not work, so she brought her mother to the show to disrespect Melody to bring Melody out of her character, so Melody would be seen as a bully to an elderly Betty. Melometers is a strong, intelligent female and male who grouped to protect a young mother who was bullied on TV by her husband and on social media by the mistress, and none of her cast females supported her because they believe she was entitled to feel pain. Please subscribe and like the videos. Once the Melometer saw the ways Melody was treated, they supported her, and Melometer was born. For anyone to come against a group that is supporting Black women and calls it a cult is jealous and mean and is using the Melometer. Cheryl's World has said on many occasions that she speaks to many reality stars and puts information out for them. Allegedly, why are you judging others for doing the same thing you do? Cheryl loves to start trouble and then play the victim when it doesn't go her way. Cheryl supported Melody before, and Melody did not put out anything against Martell Holt that he didn't put out himself. Martell is a perfect manipulator who plays everyone around him and keeps receipts on them to control them. On the show you see the games. Martell calls out his boss when things do not go his way. On reality television programs, there are prominent individuals such as Nene from Bravo and many others. Despite their popularity, it seems that none of them have managed to cultivate a substantial and dedicated fanbase. Melody is one of the few individuals who have cultivated a devoted and supportive fanbase that stands by her in all her endeavors outside of the show. Love and marriage Huntsville. We know that's why many of the casts on the show have problems with Melody. SW was supposing Melody a month ago and the Melometer, even though she said they came after her. So why is SW going hard before the Love and Marriage Huntsville started for Martell Holt? Because she was sent to attack fans of Melody. It seems that there is a desire to discontinue the Melometer, potentially with the intention of removing Melody. Remember, Martell Holt can be easily replaced. Nicki Minaj and Beyoncé frequently face criticism for the behavior of their fanbase. In particular, Nicki Minaj has received significant criticism due to her substantial fanbase. When new female artists require a successful song, they seek assistance from Nicki Minaj to leverage her fanbase, but unfortunately, they may not always show gratitude or loyalty in return. It appears that Stormi may have used Melody as a means to gain fame on the show, despite the fact that neither she nor her mother held any genuine affection for Melody. Many of the female cast members turned on Melody because they were instructed to do so. I fail to understand the reason behind this action, as I do not believe Melody did anything to warrant such hostility from her fellow cast members. Martell expresses his belief that he is the main star of the show and attempts to persuade others to share his perspective, potentially causing conflict with Melody. The primary motivation behind the decision to discontinue Melody's support is to attract a new and loyal audience for the show. The Melometer has been instrumental in the growth of the show, and they remain steadfast advocates of Melody. There are a few supporters who may be overly enthusiastic in their behavior, but that is not Melody's issue. In the past, Carlos consistently utilized Melody's assistance during each new season to support the success of the show. As a result, Melody has now achieved greater stardom than the show Love and Marriage Huntsville. They are using Martell to help remove Melody, and then they will replace him. I am not sure when Martell will realize that collaborating with Melody would be more beneficial than opposing her. No one on the show cared for Melody and Martell. In an attempt to replace Melody, Martell and Carlos endeavored to transition Letitia into the new Melody. However, this effort was unsuccessful, resulting in Nell being chosen as the new star. Nell's success hinges on her ability to attract new fans to the show. They want Melometer to stop watching. They are targeting the Melometer. It has come to our attention that someone ordered a prominent blogger disseminating inaccurate information regarding the Melometer. They allege that the Melometer is a cult that is causing harm to individuals. Melometers are enthusiasts, bloggers, spouses who are still in a marital relationship, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, and individuals who have come together to provide support for a mother/wife who has been experiencing a challenging time with her now ex-husband and his mistress, who continues to engage in actions that may be perceived as intended to cause her to fail. The Melometer project is beneficial to many individuals, and I genuinely hope that Melody continues to expand and develop. It would not surprise me if Carlos had attempted to manipulate the network against Melody allegedly. Why do I blame Carlos King? Because Martell blames Carlos. They are coming after Melometer every episode.
So look, for a very quick moment, I'm going to get on and I'm going to talk about the show for a quick second, okay? I'm going to talk about the show for a quick second. I read a post today that said that some people, some content creators are going to do a season-wide blackout of the show. A season-wide blackout. They're upset about something with the show, and they're doing a season-wide blackout. And I feel like in that moment I was kind of thinking, and I don't know if it was the Spirit of the Lord, but 3 words came to my mind. They're calling on people to boycott a show? Like a reality TV show? That shit crazy. And FYI, guys, some of the people that you don't understand how I feel, in particular about like Melometers. I don't give a fuck about them. I hate every one of them, every motherfucking one of them. All right, and here's the thing, like, if they don't support my business, right? I never want a fucking dime from them. I never want them to come into business. If I see them in here, I'll put them out, all right? And if they're buying, no, they can't come. I don't want them in black. I never want to see them. I never want to buy a shirt. Never want to buy anything from me. So I'm happy when they say, I'm not going to do business with Barso. I'm like, oh, thank you, shit. I'd hate. And if they tell everybody about it, I don't want anybody that's willing to listen to them motherfuckers to come here, all right? And this is the beautiful thing, guys, and I want you guys to understand this about God. He'll put you in positions where you literally don't need people, right? I think God had something to do with that. Because unless these Melometers, unless these people are gonna buy a fucking hotel, how you gonna stop me, boo? What are you gonna do? Okay, I'm doing what I want, you're doing what I want you to want. Okay, that's cool. Tech Mac, one-on-one, you think we need you? I wonder what I was doing for the first 40 years of my life before I got on TV. I can make it another 40. How can we come to Black, this BLAQV, and have a good time? Well, if you come to Black and you are a good time, you're gonna have a good time. Man can't stop what God is. God ain't got shit to do with this TV show, girl. You must not have seen the show. God ain't got shit to do with this, all right? Don't put this on God. This is on regular ass niggas, all right? You should go live with the fans. I don't know, man. Fans be weird. I would let somebody in there. Wolf of Wall Street. Oh, I like that. I like, who's that? What do you say? What's up, Scott? Oh yeah. Hey, it's gonna be dope. Scott, man, we working on it right now. No, I just want people to know. I just want, like, I'm looking for more competition, and so, you know, I like haters. Shit, I think I'm funny. We'll see how funny they are. Everybody gonna continue to watch, girl. Ain't nobody on this fucking live gonna not watch the show. Like, you don't follow reality TV stars on fucking Instagram to not watch the show. You're not gonna watch the show, but you're gonna get on Instagram and join groups and say, I'm not watching the show? Dumb motherfucker. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, honestly, I'm not gonna watch the show, but I'm gonna join all the groups and I'm gonna join all the YouTubes and say I'm not watching the show, just so I can band together with people that are not watching the show, and they're gonna be wondering what the fuck happened on the show. So they're gonna get the updates. Let me tell you something. You're a participant if you watch the updates too. All right. Even the people on the show that say I don't watch soap, but they got all the updates. Motherfucker, you watch the show. All right. You read the Cliff Notes.
You probably can't help who you fall in love with, but you can absolutely help who you entertain. I think that Moses and Sonny should have given Destiny a call and talked to her about the situation from the very beginning. Like, once they found out that they was interested in one another, Sonny should have called Destiny. Moses should have called Destiny. With everything else going on in Huntsville, you know, Carlos is doing his live podcast. The first stop is here in Huntsville.
I think that's a dope idea.
Yeah, I mean, it should be fun, but
He has Mel as a special guest, so he's been like talking about the Melometers and the raindrops. I would not be in the building, especially not without the invitation. But I'm not trying to be around the Melometers at all because it's just a
group of evil females, and they're middle-aged females that's very unhappy in life.
No, I think they're a little older than middle-aged. I have never seen such a toxic group of people.
Exactly.
I feel like it's a group of broken women.
Yeah.
The people that have critical thinking ability, they actually don't get on the internet and make those type of comments.